Hello, class. This is Miss McCauley, and today we're going to work on this page here called short U words, which is the sound. And let me get my pencil. Okay. I cannot find my pencil for some reason. So I'm going to do it with this pen. Class, I really don't want you to use a pen, but I guess I can't find my pencil, so I can't fault you if you use a pen. All right, so we're going to write our name. See where it says N-A-M-E, name? We're going to write our name here. So this is my name, but you write your name. And as you're writing your name, I want to remind you that if I'm going too fast, that all you have to do is pause the video so you can catch up. Okay? Then you can unpause it when you're ready to move on. Okay. I found my pencil. Here it is. Okay. So we're going to read each one of these words and find the picture that matches. Okay? So the first word has a short U at the middle. It's a sound. Let's read this word, you and I together. Ready? Begin. K. What's the word? Yep, it's the word cut. Do you see a picture that goes with the word cut? Right? This one right here, right? So I'm going to make it bigger so you can see me as I'm writing down the word cut. Here we go. Ready? And start at the broken line or at the middle line and make a C. And then the U is a cup. There's the cup and then the stick. Cup and stick. And then the T is stick and then a cross. So C, cup, stick, stick, across. This is the word cut. And as you're writing that down, I'm going to give you a sentence using the word cut. So I had to cut the paper in half to share it with my friend. Cut. Or you could say I cut the candy bar in half to share it with my brother. Cut. Okay. If you didn't finish writing the word cut, just pause the video so you can finish writing. Okay, I'm going to move on now, and I'm going to cross out the word cut, rather. And we're going to go on to this one. Now, lovies, this word right here, this one and this one, I'm not going to do with you. You're going to do these two by yourselves. All the other ones I'm going to do with you, okay? So let's go to this one. Has a short U in the middle. What sound does that short U make? Yeah, it makes the sound, right? So let's read this word. You and me together. Ready? Begin. B. What's the word? Bun, right? A bun is a bread, like a roundish bread. So, do you see a picture of a bun here? Right? This is a bun. It's a round bread. So right here we're going to write the word bun, and I'm going to make it big so you can see it. Okay, here we go. And a bun starts with a B, and a B is a tall letter. A tall, we call it. So start at the top. Don't ever start at the bottom, okay? Start at the top and make the stick going down. Stop at the bottom. Now you're going to go back up the stick and turn at the dotted line and down to the bottom. So I'm going to do it again. So bat, then ball. Bat, then ball. Go ahead and do that. Okay, now I'm going to make that U, that sound with the U. So I do cup, then stick. Cup, then stick. Okay, the N is starting here at the middle because it's a small. So it's a tall, a small, and then another small. It goes stick, then bump. Stick, then bump. Make sure that when you make the stick and you make the bump, it goes back up the stick. Okay? Go ahead and finish writing the word bun. I'm going to give you a sentence using this word while you're writing. Okay? So I had a nice, delicious bun for my breakfast. I ate a bun with milk. With a glass of milk, right? Okay. Hopefully you finished writing bun, and if you didn't, please pause the video. I'm going to go over here at the top and cross out the word bun because I finished it. Now I'm going to do this word, okay? What sound does that short U have? It has a sound like what's going on? What's happening? Okay, let's read this word together, you and me. Ready? Begin. K, what's this word? It's the word cub. Now, a cub is a baby animal. A baby animal, like a baby bear, a baby lion, a baby tiger, a baby bear, lion, tiger are cubs. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything else. So there's a cub right there, a baby tiger. So we're going to write cub here. Let me make this bigger so you can see it. All right. C is a small letter, a small. So we're going to start down here at the dotted line and we're going to go around and stop. There's the C. K. Now the U is a cup and a stick. So cup, then stick. Cup, then stick. Okay, B is bat, then ball, right? Bat, start at the top. Bat, then go back up, then go up the stick and make ball. So bat, up the stick, and ball. Okay, write the word, finish writing the word cub. As you're writing the word cub, I'm going to give you a sentence. So the tiger cub looked for its mama. The tiger cub looked for its mama. Okay. Hopefully you finished writing cub, and if you didn't, pause the video so you can finish. Let's go up here and cross out the word cub because we're done with it. And we're going to go on to this word right here. Okay, let me move this over here so I can see it better. Okay, let's start with that short U. That's the sound, like what? Okay, let's read this. Ready? Begin. What's that word? It's the word hum. See how I'm humming? Which one of these pictures shows us hum? Yeah, see this girl, you see how her mouth is shut and then there's musical notes coming out of her mouth? So humming is like making music with your mouth closed, right? Out of your mouth, but your mouth is closed. Hum like this. That's humming, right? So we're going to write hum there. I'm just going to make it bigger so you can see me writing hum easier. Yeah, this might be easier to write hum here. Well, maybe I'll make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so H is a tall letter. So you start at the top. Do not start at the bottom. Start at the top. So it goes stick, then back up the stick and bump. So stick, bump. Go ahead. Okay. And then comes the or the U, the short U, which is cup, then stick. Cup, then stick. Okay, and the last letter is the M, which is stick, then two bumps. So go back up the stick and make bump, and then bump. So stick, up the stick and bump, up the stick and bump. There you go, hum. And as you're writing the word hum, I'm going to give you a sentence. using the word hum. So I started to hum a song because I couldn't remember the words. So sometimes if you can't remember the words and you can't sing the song, but you can hum it because you don't need words to hum a song. Hum. Okay, hopefully you finished writing the word hum. If you did not, please pause the video. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to cross out the word hum. Okay, now this word and this word, I'm not going to do with you. You're going to do them by yourself when I finish this video. But this word we're going to do together. Okay? That U has a sound. What sound does it make? So let's read it. Ready? Begin. G. What's the word? Tug, right? It's the word tug or to pull, right? To tug at something is to pull something. So I'm going to make the picture bigger so you can see all the pictures and figure out which picture shows tug. This one, right? They're pulling at the rope. They're tugging on it. So I'm going to make it bigger. And we're going to write tug right here, okay? So tug starts with a T. A T is a tall, but it doesn't start at the top. It starts right here. Okay, so it goes stick and then cross. Stick and then cross. And then comes the or the short U. So it goes cup and then stick. So cup, then stick. Okay, then comes the G for tug. So G is circle, then tail. Circle, then tail. And you notice the circle has to be on the dot, starts on the dotted line, and it touches the bottom. Then it goes back up to the dotted line, and then goes underneath this line. Circle, then tail for tug. Okay, so let's cross out the words tug. We've got 2 more left. Okay, let's do this one. What sound does that short U make? Makes the sound. Let's read it. Yum. What's the word? Yum, which means delicious. So let's find the picture that shows us yum. There it is. Look at his little lip, his little tongue. He's so happy. He's delicious. Okay, so I'm going to make this bigger so we can write yum. Okay. And yum starts with a Y with it's not a tall, it's not a small, it's a fall because it's got a tail. So it goes dotted line to the bottom, stop. Then you go back to the dotted line and you go past the bottom and make a tail. So I'll do it again. Dotted line to the bottom, stop. Then go over here and make a line with a tail. And that is the Y. Okay, now the U is cup, cup. There's the cup. And then stick. So make the cup first and then the stick. Okay, and the last letter is the M. So it's stick, then back up the stick and make a bump, then back up and make a bump. So it's stick, bump, bump. Okay? So there you go, yum. As you're writing down the word yum, I'm going to give you a sentence. Okay. The pie was so delicious. When I saw it, I thought, yum. I saw the pie and thought, yum, yum, yum. It is yummy. Okay, pause if you need to. I'm moving on. So I'm going to go up here to yum and cross it out. Okay, and if I'm going too fast, pause. Okay, last one. That U has a sound. Okay, and the J has a J, and the G has a G. So let's read it. Ready? Begin. J, ug. What's the word? Jug, right? Jug. Let's see if you remember what a jug is. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 empty ones. Which one is jug? This one right here. A jug is like a big bottle. A big, not a little bottle like, to put little stuff. It's a big bottle to put lots of water or drink in it. Okay, that's jug. So I'm going to make this picture bigger so we can write down jug right here. And the J has a tail. It's not a tall. It's not a small. It's a fall. And fall letters have a tail that goes underneath the line. See this bottom line? It goes underneath it. So watch me. I start at the middle, the dotted line, and I keep going past the bottom line and I make a tail. So tail, and then I make the dot at the end. So make the tail first and then put the dots. Okay, next I make the U, which is a cup, and then a stick. Cup, stick. That's the short U. And then the G is a C first. You make the C. Then you go up to the beginning and then down and make a tail. So it's circle, then tail. Circle, then tail. Try it. Okay, there's the word jug, and I'm going to give you a sentence. So, there was water in the jug. There was lots of water in the jug. Okay, I'm going to make this picture. I'm going to put it out here. Okay, now here's the whole page. I'm going to cross out jug. So you have 2 left, lovies. This one and this one. And you have 2 pictures left. This one and this one. So you've got to finish this picture and this picture. And when you're done, cross out those words. Okay? Don't leave it blank. You still have to finish these 2, or else your assignment is not complete. If you don't finish these 2, your assignment is incomplete. All right. Bye. I'm going to end the video.